Hi everyone, today's video is me doing my own nails. I'm doing a set of sculpted acrylic nails with some gel polish and Swarovski crystals, keeping it simple. I have another job, so my nails have to be like quite work friendly. These are technically against the dress code rules still, but you know, rules are like made to be bent or broken. Unfortunately, I can't get away with having mega long like stilettos in really bright colours and glitter and stuff like that, unfortunately, because if I could, I would. So yeah, I've already sculpted my right hand with my left hand, which is I'm right-handed, so yeah, I use my non-dominant hand first because otherwise doing your nails gets a bit tedious. But actually, you'll see in this video, I make a couple of, not mistakes, but things don't go as smoothly as I would have liked. I actually found it easier to do my right hand with my left hand, which is unusual. Anyway, so I've applied my Harmony nail forms. By the way, I don't normally sculpt. Most of you will know that I rarely sculpt, I usually use tips, but I wanted to sculpt. I wanted to try these nail forms because I've not tried them before. So I've applied my dehydrator and now I'm applying my acid-free primer, and I'm doing 2 coats. It's already done one. I'm coming in with second one before I put the acrylic on each nail. And the brush that I just showed you, I think it's called the I want to say it's like the Pro 9 or the Pro Grip Handle 9 or something. If you go on the Georgie Smedley Group website, which was previously known as the Now Harmony website, it's on there under acrylic brushes. The acrylic that I'm using and the monomer that I'm using is also from Now Harmony or Prohesion, which is also gelish. I think they don't actually use the Prohesion Instagram now. I think they post everything to gelish. It's all pretty much like the same company, if you like gelish is their gel polish, Prohesion is their acrylic line. So the colour that I'm using to sculpt with, it pretty much looks clear. It's called Elegant Pink. It's like their clear pink, and yeah, it's perfect for sculpting, building structure. So I'm just going to kind of let you watch me do that. The thumb, I had trouble with, like I didn't put the first bead, wasn't big enough when I put it down, so it's taken me a little while longer, but I tried to pretty much do these in a three bead method, and I'm sculpting down to about the number 2 line on the form. And I'm also trying to pinch all of the nails, which I'm usually not very good at, like going backwards and forwards between applying acrylic and pinching. I always forget and miss one out, and then I end up with like 3 pinch nails and 2 not pinch nails. So I did sort of like try my best, but so some of this has been edited to just kind of speed it up, otherwise you'd just be watching me staring at one nail, which would be very boring. But yeah, I've tried my best. Also, I think this video has been sped up about 2 times, so yeah, I'm not like working mega fast. This video has been sped up. If you've got any questions, then just pop them in the comments, and what I'll do is I'll try and list all the products that I've used in the description box, and I'll leave links to all the products as well. I have been requested in previous videos to do that, something that I'm not usually very good at, but I always want to improve and make things better for you guys watching. So yeah, I will put what products I can in the description box and leave you links to the websites where you can purchase items. Some of the websites might be professional only, but you'll probably find that out when you go on the website. So if you have like a license and things like that, you're qualified, you'll be able to shop from some of the websites like Georgie Smedley Group. You've got to be qualified to shop with them, but some of the other products that I use, like for example, I don't know, sometimes I use now products, you don't have to have a license or a qualification to shop with them. So yeah. Also just want to add in as well, like if anyone's got any tips to how I can sculpt better, please let me know. When I qualified in acrylic many years ago now, I learnt with tips and forms, but from what I remember, the using forms, like you kind of just went over it very quickly and they didn't really make you do forms that much. So like I kept in my safe zone, which was tips. So I rarely ever sculpt, and it is like definitely not my my strongest method of doing nails, but I do want to get better at it. I've watched people sculpt and you just think people just make it look so easy, but yeah, I do really struggle with it sometimes, especially on clients like where you've got to customize the form. Like I don't know if it's just me that I haven't got the patience, but I feel like I can't be asked to like faff around for like cutting the form up and all that stuff. Like I just want it to fit straight away perfectly, but obviously if it's not a perfect fit, then it ruins your structure and everything. But if anyone's got any tips, just like how I can make sculpting easier, or if there's any good people out there on YouTube that are sick at sculpting that I can get some tips from, then please let me know. Help a girl out. So now I'm just going to start filing my nails, and to file the sidewalls and free edge, here I'm using my Glitter Planet Nailmate metal file board. I like this because it doesn't bend, so I find that I can get a really good shape with this, and I do normally use it over the entire nail, but in this video I don't, because where I've been making press-ons I've been using like some of my old like CJP files, and I don't like to just waste stuff, so I just figured I'd kind of use those to file my nails. But yeah, I do like this because you can peel, you can choose which grit you want on each side. I normally have like 100 on one side, 180 on the other. Then you peel the bits off when you're done, throw them away, and then the metal board you can disinfect and sterilise and all that good stuff. So it's nice and it's economical, it's sanitary. Yeah, it's a good file. I recommend it. And now I'm just using my e-file to debulk. This is the Cyan K35 e-file. I've had it for a while now. I love it. I never have issues with it. It's lightweight. Yeah, it's just a really good e-file, so I recommend if you're looking for an e-file, this is one that I recommend. I've had cheap e-files before, and honestly it's not worth the aggravation. Like I've had the embarrassment of using an e-file with a client and sparks start flying out of it and it just looks shit to be quite honest. The bit that I'm using as well, I can't remember where I got this from now. It might have been like Nail Tech Supplies or something. I'll try and find a link and I'll put it below, but this is a fine grit, and I really like this for like going around the cuticle area and stuff like that. I try to apply my acrylic so that I don't have too much filing to do, so yeah, that's why I'm using like a fine bit really to do this debulking, because it doesn't really need too much. And so yeah, like I said, this is just like an old, I don't really like these files, I'll be honest with you. I hate this shape nail file. I don't know if you like this shape file, let me know, but yeah, I find this shape file shit. Like I really don't like it. Like, I just don't think it's like ergonomically, is that the right word, ergonomic? But yeah, I just don't think it's a good shape file. I like the moon shape files. I really wanted to try the Glitter Bells moon, half moon metal files, but they were always out of stock, and so I ended up getting the Glitter Planet one, which is good. Like I'd rather have a straight file than this weird diamond shape file, bloody horrible. But yeah, so I'm just going over all of my nails with this file to just make sure that they're all smooth, there's no lumps and bumps, and to blend that cuticle area, make sure it's nice and flush with my natural nail. And then once that's done, I'm going to cleanse off the nails using some sanitizer and a plastic manicure brush. And yeah, I'm not going to buff them because I'm going to apply gel polish, and I like them to be a bit rough for gel polish. So I find if they're too smooth, like I get issues with like my gel polish like lifting off. Like a rough surface is better for applying your gel polish, especially if it's being applied to acrylic or like a hard gel or something like that. So now I'm going to start applying my gel polish, and I think this colour is from the Editor's Picks collection from Gelish, and is called Cool My Blush, I think is the name of this shade. Sorry, I went out of shot when I'm doing my thumb there, but I'm just going to apply 2 thin coats of this and cap the free edge. I only cap the free edge on my first coat. I don't do it on all of the coats because one, it's pointless. As long as you do it on one of them, it's fine, because otherwise you end up bulking out the nail and it's pointless. Like, apply your gel polish as thin as possible. The consistency of Gelish gel polishes is nice because they are generally thin. Like, I do use the gel bottle as well, but they are a very thick gel polish, and sometimes they can be quite hard to like apply them thin. So yeah, I cure them for 30 seconds each coat in my LED lamp. So now I'm going to apply the Gelish cellophane coat, which I hadn't tried yet, and I'm so glad I put them on these. Like, it just, because I wanted these nails to just be quite like elegant and like simple, like they've almost got a bit of a bridal feel to them. But you know, when you just want something like that's a bit extra but not too over the top, like this was perfect. It does say that it recommends that you use 2 coats. However, I've only used 1 on this set because, like I say, I didn't want it to be too much. I am going to apply some Swarovski crystals, so I only do the 1 coat. And because I'm applying crystals, I just like to cleanse off the tacky layer, which is what I've just done there. And then I've run out of my crystal resin that I normally like to use, so I'm using some jewellery gel. I think this is the Tony Lee jewellery gel, and yeah, I'm just going to try and match up what I've done on the ring finger on my other hand with some Swarovski crystals. So these heart-shaped ones, there's some other shapes in there, but on the Georgie Smedley Group website, if you click under the All That Jazz section, there's packs of like Swarovski crystals with all different shapes in. So if you're looking to like try out some different shapes Swarovski crystals, then I'd recommend going to have a look there. And yeah, I think this colour is called, I think they're just called crystal, this colour. It's like their plain crystal shade. And then once I've applied those, I'm just going to apply 1 small crystal to each of the other nails just to tie them all in together. Now, I've only just realised doing this voiceover, I've cut out by accident me curing these, but I cured the crystals to set in my lamp for about 60 seconds, I think. I think you can cure that gel in 30, but I'm always a bit paranoid about jewellery gel, so I cured it for 60. And just for ease, I'm using a no wipe top coat, and I'm using like my little detail brush to just go around the crystals and make sure that they're really sealed in. So this no wipe top coat that I'm using is the one from Aero Puffing, which I think you can buy direct from their site and they ship to UK, but also you can buy all Aero Puffing stuff from the Georgie Smedley Group website as well. I've had loads of different no wipe top coats, and yeah, they're all kind of like the same thing, cure in 60 seconds, etc, etc. However, Aero Puffing, their no wipe top coat and their no wipe matte top coat, they both cure in 30 seconds, which is insane. Like, all my top coats that I've had before that are no wipe and matte top coats, they've always been like 60-second cures. So the fact that this cures in 30 seconds and that they have a matte no wipe top coat that cures in 30 seconds, like, I just think it's crazy. Like, they're ahead of the game there in terms of top coats. But yeah, so I cure that for 30 seconds. And I let them cool down a bit, and then I'm just coming in now with my Nourish Cuticle Oil from Gelish, just applying that to all of my nails just to bring some moisture back. And then that's my nails done. So they're quite simple, but like I say, I couldn't have anything too crazy, and I'll just show you what they look like at the end. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Make sure you follow me on social media. My handle is @DreamNailsByMC, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye bye.